Hello everyone, this is TARUN JAGDISH. Now in this video, we will discuss about whether you are running the right kind of a system if you are into e-commerce operations. Friends, e-commerce operations becomes very complex mainly because of one reason, that the volume of transaction will be huge. Normally, if you have a sale volume of let's say a 1 lakh or a 2 lakh per day, if you go into e-commerce, the volume becomes extremely high and the number of transactions quadruples. So how much of accountants or good finance team you set in your company, unless and until you have a real good system of an e-commerce, then your company cannot go forward. I have seen many e-commerce operations, very good in product, very good in delivery, but very weak in accounting system, crumble because at the end of the point, they will not know whether the amount receivable by them is correct or not. So friends, my objective of taking this video right now is to explain to you that the success or failure of your company depends upon the way it is managed. You have to build a very strong system. It has to come in place so that the accounting is strong and you can take your things forward very beautifully. As a part of accounting, I will just show you how the entire process comes and how these things must be reflected in the GST also. One of the very complicated parts of an e-commerce operation is GST because they are not the owners of the product. For example, if you talk about Amazon, Amazon is not the owner of the product. Amazon is just working as an agent who is helping you to sell the product. Maybe a diagram will help you to explain that much better. Let's look at this diagram now. If you look at this diagram, you can see an e-commerce operator. Okay, there is a seller and there is a customer. Okay, so if you go in depth of this, you would understand this seller is the one who is directly delivering goods to the customer. But in middle, you have an e-commerce operator. The customer is booking the goods in the e-commerce operator, let us say Amazon or Flipkart or any other e-commerce operators, because of late there are a lot of companies who are getting into e-commerce. So once the customer is supposed paying 105 is ideally 100 rupees plus 5 rupees GST. E-commerce operator will receive the 105. From this 105, they have a lot of deductions. Commission of e-commerce operator, that is the main revenue of the e-commerce operator, that is 10. GST on commission 1.8. This will be billed to the seller and seller can claim input of this. TCS 1, again seller can claim input of this. TDS 1, seller can claim the credit once they file their income tax returns. So if 105 is received by the e-com operator, only 91.2 is given to the seller. Now these calculations, if it is done manually or it is done by a team of accountants, there are always a high chances of going wrong. That is where e-commerce operations will have its own advantage. What we have to do is, we have to ensure that the sale, the purchase, everything is booked in the e-commerce platform itself. In that case, the additional routine entries, for example, rent paid for the building or salaries paid once in a month, only these transactions will have to be looked upon by you. The rest, all the transactions will be taken care by the e-commerce platform. So friends, if you are running an e-commerce platform, understand one thing, the opportunity is unlimited, but that is possible only if you have a good system. Thank you so much friends. Have a nice time.